Clint here, Crimson Landscape, here to talk about your outdoor space. I'm standing by the back door facing south towards the potential location of a new shade structure. This structure is roughly 16 by 16, which is a pretty large space for an outdoor sitting area, lounge area, and or dining room table area. So let me turn it this way. You can see the TV. It's got 4 lights, nice ceiling fan. An option we can do is I stop short of the fence. We certainly can take the fence out and back the wall up a little bit where the wall is actually part of the fence and just rework your fence. That's an option. This is a 112 pitch roof, so we can use real roofing, so it doesn't have to have composite shingles or traditional ornamental composite shingles, or it doesn't have to have metal. Kind of an elevated seamed roof, not required. So here's what it looks like with a table. This is an 8-seat table, so you have a big family, nice big 8-seat table. All right, let me delete that, and we'll add a lounge area. Where you at, lounge area? There you are. So let me drop you in there. There we go. So this is more of a living area, a little charcuterie tray, 2 couches, seat 6 comfortably. Correction, yeah, 6 comfortably. You can add another chair over here if you wanted to. You could push it back a little bit. You could do, I've seen clients where they'll do a love seat, or love seat chair, and they'll also do a little breakfast nook 2-seat table in the space as well. I can go wider if you want. It just depends on you. 16 feet is 16 by 16 is pretty easy to build. Nothing fancy. Okay, let me turn this way some. Look towards the house. So you have a walk path to this space, then you have a walk path to the other space. The other space I have, it could be either a sitting area or it could also be a dining area. We mentioned fire pit briefly, but this could be a just a propane type fire pit. Move this out of the way, and oh, I used to have a table over here. I guess I'll move the table way out. Oh, there's a table. I see you. So there's a table. Let me move the table in there. Let you see what the table looks like with the table. There you go. So there is the table. So again, this is a nice. This is a 6-seat table, but an 8-seat dining room table would work. Could add an umbrella as well. There's plenty of space here for an umbrella as well. Okay, let me turn back this way. Let you see it from the other direction. Artificial turf in the gaps along the house. Lots of hidden drainage. You won't see it. This would be a max drainage artificial turf. It's pet friendly. Max drainage for anybody who gets out of the pool. Real popular for around pools right now. We do a lot of these. Along the back fence, we got some Yopon hollies here. Giant liripe. These are Eagleson holly trees. Real modern looking. They'll get quite tall over time. Repeat the Yopon hollies. Then in front, essentially what I did was I did almost like a French country theme where we're repeating a pattern. So you can see daylilies and daylilies, then rosemary and rosemary, salvias and salvias. I did that so depending on the time of year, you always have a pop of color and texture. Moving over to the basketball area, a lot of people take out the basketball area as part of any remodel. If we want to leave it in there, it's just left it in here for the purposes of this design. Then I did simple boxwoods here just as a natural barrier. Then I added a space here for 2 chairs. Side yard is simple. If you want to add a putting green, added a putting green, then a little chipping space. You could chip onto the putting green if you're an avid golfer. We use our putting green quite often for entertaining. If you did decide to take out the basketball court, if something you're thinking about, then we can do the putting green here. Or we certainly can leave it in there. 100% your choice, of course. Then the last bit of it is always lighting. All the trees are nice and lit up. Nice lighting underneath the shade structure. These trees are color changing light. I'm sorry, these lights are color changing lights. You take your remote control up to the light, and they'll change to red, green, blue, white, whatever mood lighting you prefer. There's some other places like we could add string lighting across here. I could add a pole here and do string lighting this way if you wanted to. There's a few options we can do. To go across the pool, by code is supposed to be low voltage lighting. You cannot do 120 volt lights. We can do Go-V lights around the structure if you want a really neat color changing light around the structure. And not shown on the structure is heaters. If you want to integrate a kitchen somewhere, we certainly can do that. So let me stop, take it to daytime, let me go at a high level, let me see it. So again, we got 3 spaces. You got dining space or lounge space, dining space or living space. Then you have a little corner lounge space right here. I could tweak this and turn it a little bit, make it bigger, and make it like a lounge chair area for sunning. All right, let me pause there. If you have any questions, let us know. Or if you have any feedback as well. If this is your first time checking out one of our videos, you can check us out at crimsonlandscape.com.